Welcome everybody to a very late edition of Rewind the Times. I'm just about to head out of here and go on vacation, so I'll be gone for about a week or so. So I wanted to post one more video. And before I head out of here and I posted my video, first of all I wanted to say I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Hope everybody's taking care of themselves. Remember family, God first. But today I want to talk about something that's very near and dear to me. I was going through my collection and I was so excited that I found them. First of all, as most of you know, I love the 80s and the 90s. I miss growing up. Man, I'll be 42 in September, and I've gone through a lot of loss in my life. I've lost my father, I've lost my mother, recently I just lost an uncle, I've lost another uncle. I've lost both of my grandmothers. Matter of fact, Unfortunately, I share the date of my grandmother's death on my birthday. She died on my birthday when I was about 9 years old. Life, it gets tough as you get older. It really does, you know what I mean? I try to enjoy it as much as I can. I have 2 children who unfortunately, give it a little bit of my business, but unfortunately don't live with me. But I love them to death. They're my life. They're my world. It's tough, man. It's hard, man, as you get older. When you're a kid, man, you don't know anything about the world, You just know, just being a kid is just, that's it. You just get up and you just program being a child. You don't know about bills, and you don't know about the struggle that's really hard as being an adult. And so I miss the 80s. I miss the 90s. I miss my childhood. I miss growing up, and my worry was maybe schoolwork. Man, what I wouldn't do right now to go back in time and have schoolwork be my biggest problem, not bills. And I mean, it's so tough for everybody nowadays. The world is just, it's getting more expensive. It's getting more hard. I mean, gas alone, it's absolutely ridiculous. Just to go anywhere, I can only imagine. I mean, you gotta have great paying jobs, and families. Everybody's gotta work in the family. I mean, it's just hard. So seeing these things and looking at these things that are so vintage to me, they mean so much to me. And today I found my Pac-Man cards from 1981. Obviously I was born in 1980, but I got these in the late 80s, and I was just super excited, and I wanted to share. I wanted to go over them real quick too. So I got a binder that they were in, and I forgot all about these until I seen a guy on Instagram. His name is, they call him the 80s guy, the 80s dude. His name is Timmy. Back to the 80s with a Z. If you guys ever get a chance, man, check out his Instagram. He actually has a Facebook page too. Dude, he always replies. Super nice guy. I mean, he's keeping the 80s alive for all of us that love that decade. But today I wanted to go over my cards, man. They're really cool. And to see how back in the day they had cards for everything. The Mork and Mindy Show, Happy Days, Alf, Growing Pains. I mean, everything had cards. So I was super excited to find my Pac-Man cards, and I just wanted to go over with you. And so I'm going to put the camera on and show you guys. So here is the portfolio that I have them on. Not portfolio, I'm sorry, my binder. And the binder is actually from 1980. The cards are just so cool. I'm sorry about the glare. Nowadays they have like doubles of like all cards. There's only 54 cards in this set. Just something different, I can imagine playing the Pac-Man game and all of a sudden putting one of these stickers on the machine or giving it to your friend. The cards are just so cool. Like I said, man, I do apologize for the glare, guys. Man, these cards bring back so many memories. Just so many memories. I mean, Pac-Man is one of my favorite games to play. I love playing Donkey Kong. I love playing Centipede. Centipede is one of my favorite games of all time. I love the old school games. Don't get me wrong, I love the nowadays games, but back in the day, games are just so much more simpler. I do. I miss the simplarity of just picking up a game. Nowadays, it's so hard to play some of these games. I mean, I know for the longest time, just to play Madden, man, my son had to like really learn the button combos and stuff because everything was just so different. I just love the way the cards are too. Oop. Oops, sorry about that, guys. The cards are they're kind of like small. They're small mini cards. And see on the back of them, like number 28 or 54. They come in a rub-off game, where if you scratch them, it's like a scratch-off game. And I guess back in the day you could win a prize. I never scratched them off, so I don't know. And I think I got one more page. Again, sorry for the glare, guys. But isn't this cool, man? Imagine going to the arcade back in the 80s and just, buying these cards and just sharing them, trading them with your friends. Oh, I miss the arcades. Guys, the way you used to go and actually try games before you bought them and before you bought them on consoles. Oh, I miss that stuff. I miss that stuff so dearly. I used to love going to arcades and playing Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and Killer Instinct, and I'll never forget the first time I ever seen a Pac-Man or a Donkey Kong game. Most games were like 50 cents back in the day, but Donkey Kong and Pac-Man were all like a quarter, and Centipede with the ball trying to kill the centipede, and if you shoot him in the middle, he separates. You gotta try to like shoot him head on. That's how you kind of kill. That's like the secret of the game. Because the way his body comes down, if you do hit him in the body, it just breaks up. So you gotta kind of like hit him head on. I miss arcades, playing WrestleFest. I don't know if the first time I ever seen Mortal Kombat, I went to a pizza joint in where I live in Rhode Island, Middle Spring Ave, in North Providence. There was a pizza place, so we went and got pizza. And there it was, Mortal Kombat sitting in the corner, and I saw two kids playing and had no idea what this game was. And this guy just uppercutted someone off the pit, which I believe is stage 3. And he landed on these spikes, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Because there's blood and guts and gore and everywhere. So I asked my stepfather if I could use a quarter, and he gave me 75 cents while our pizza was being made, and I just fell in love with that game. Just an awesome game. Oh, God, I miss arcade. I love to do a video about arcade games. I'd love to see what people's opinions of arcade games are. Nowadays, they don't have that, man. If you see arcade systems or any arcades at all, I think they're all gone. Going to the arcade, we used to have the Tilt. We used to have DJ's Arcade was the big one. The big one for me was the go down to the Lincoln, the Dream Machine. They used to call it the Lincoln Mall. Oh man, it's like you used to go up like levels, and as you walk up the levels, the way it was shaped almost like Donkey Kong's barrels, like the Donkey Kong stage with the barrels. Well, and every time you walked up a stage, there was just arcade games everywhere, and man, I can close my eyes, and everybody that loved playing arcade games in Rhode Island, the Dream Machine was the place to go. And you take your $1, your $5 bill, whatever, and you cash in. You get these little coins just made for the arcade games. And playing WrestleFest and Ninja Turtles, you go up to the arcade machine and put your quarter on the machine. That's how you knew you got next play. And there's no way you could beat Ninja Turtles without having all 4 turtles. At least I've never beat it without 4 guys. I remember trying to start off playing the game, and my favorite Ninja Turtle was Donatello, and nobody wanted to use Raphael because of his little small size, his little small weapons. So if you got stuck using Raphael, it kind of sucked because his weapons were so small. And Michelangelo and Donatello was even Leonardo. Those were the 3 that you wanted to use, but my guy was always Donatello. He had the long wooden bow staff, and then I'll never forget, man. It was like 3.5 hours at USA roller skating rink down here in Pawtucket. We finally beat Ninja Turtles in Time, and it was like an accomplishment that me and these 3 other guys, we did it. We beat this game, and just great memories. And I didn't even know who these kids were. They were just random kids that were there, and I just joined in, and you know, if someone bounced out, someone else would join in, and you just kept the game going. It's a lot of fun. I miss it. I miss it dearly. So I'm about to head out of here, guys, because I'll be leaving soon. I got a long drive ahead of me. Hope everybody's take care of themselves, and I'm up to 101 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. It means the fucking world to me. Thank you that 101 people care about what I have to say, and I love it, man. You know, keep the past alive, and you know, remember, man, God first and family. Until the next video, take care of yourselves, guys. God bless and be safe.